Are you ready for the second trial, Madeline?
I suppose so. More puzzles?
In a manner of speaking.
So we switch back to the other girl.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, for heaven's sake. Enough theater.
As scientists, we know our work is valuable, but the rest of the world sometimes disagrees. And outside the laboratory, truth is not always black and white. Your task is to discover which two dinner guests murdered this scientist.
Wow. Scientist stabbed in the back by someone unknown. Subtle.
We found that candidates who empathize with the victim are more highly motivated to solve the mystery.
Wait, so this was made just for me?
Only this configuration. The solution changes with each trial. Now, many of the guests you are about to encounter have questionable morals. But only the culprits have lied to the others and have a clear motive. You must discover who it was by examining the evidence laid around the room. To begin, remove the two murder weapons from the scientist's back.
So this is one of those, like, what is it, knave or knight scenario where someone's always going to tell the truth, you have to figure out the lie of the truth. Does that make sense? Probably not. But this is really cool. I really like these puzzles. I feel like I'm in Portal, like figuring out these things.
When you believe you've identified one of the killers, place a dagger in their back.
Oh, man.
Take as long as you want, Madeline, but you must begin investigating. You have to...
Yes, I get it. Listen to each guest, go through their stuff, catch them in a lie.
Go through their stuff? This could be a really in-depth puzzle.
I suppose these are their statements.
He was like a kid brother to me. A good man who stood by his principles. I sponsored and supported him. But when the truth came out, well, I can't do good work
This is
if
supposed
I'm
to be a
not
Mario
honest.
replica.
And my constituents made themselves very clear.
I feel like this is supposed to be a Mario
Yeah, I
replica.
saw him on TV, but whatever. I say leave science to the eggheads and leave real work to people like me. I know how the world works just fine already, thanks.
Of course I was upset. Who wouldn't be? But I know science is vital. As I tell my students, what matters is how hard you try, not whether or not you succeed. And he did try very hard. I don't blame him.
Trouble with scientists is they're boring. The only time there's a story is when something gets huge, all goes badly wrong. And we all know which direction he went in.
Say that again?
Trouble with scientists is they're boring. The only time there's a story is when something gets huge, all goes badly wrong. And we all know which direction he went in.
Hey, it's geniuses like him that keep guys like me safe. He's got the brains, I've got the brawn. And together we can save lives. Most of the time, anyway.
I feel like they would choose, like, not really a crooked person, but maybe like a doctor. Be like, the doctor be twisted.
I didn't know him well, but I sympathize. We all make honest mistakes. But when research like his works, it can improve patients' lives significantly. Of course, his reputation also reflects on my colleagues and I. But still.
I didn't even know the guy or anyone else here. I have no idea why I was even invited. Maybe he needed a place to lay low after what happened.
So now I need to go through their stuff, right?
Oh, the teacher's daughter was in an experimental trial he conducted. These results don't look promising. Oh, I was never any good with computers.
Know some of you are considering going public. While I understand your concern, I have to remind you how unfortunate that would be. Please come to dinner this evening and I will set the record straight. Scientist. I mean, I don't think any of the other stuff matters, right? It's just they're going to be their statement on each one of these.
She confided in me that she intends to go public. I reminded her she signed an NDA months ago. But what am I gonna do? Sue a grieving mother?
Kisses. Interesting.
0923. Which one's the grieving mother? Hey, I found this necklace in your U-bend. I assume it's yours. But thank God, I thought I lost it forever. I couldn't find it anywhere. It was my daughter's, and I planned to wear it when I talked to the news.
This must be the necklace the plumber found in the teacher's pipes.
So it's the teacher's daughter.
Starting to think I should have stuck to my original plan. Teaching seems pretty attractive right now.
I think you should go. You're the only other person I know who will be there. And if things get ugly, I want you to document them to the journalist. Let me take care of it. 2 birds, 1 stone. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog, a phrase that contains all the letters of the alphabet. So, what I've gotten so far is the scientists did a trial on the teacher's daughter. The teacher's daughter died. Teacher wants journalists to be there. You're the only person I know who will be there, and if things get ugly, I want you to document them. Sounds like the teacher is out being aggressive. I like how these stay up. I don't think the plumber's got anything bad against them.
Don't be ridiculous. I have a weak heart. I can't even jog for a cab, never mind kill somebody.
Property magnate.
Rescued from an office trash can fire. Cared for me, you have to help. My daughter is dead, but I'm the one they're threatening to sue. Please, for old time's sake, you...
Wait, what?
Cared for me, you have to help. My daughter is dead, but I'm the one they're threatening to sue. Please, for old time's sake, you...
Thank you. Share my concerns about what the scientist is doing. Drastic action is required. Please meet me again and let's decide what to do. The teacher. Man, I think the teacher did it. Teacher's vengeful of her daughter. Oh gosh, what is this? What was it? 5402? I don't quite remember what it was. Gosh dang it. Hold on. You let me teleport? 0923. Sorry. This might not even be the one. Zero, 9, 2, 3. I'll get to your prescription as soon as I can. The property magnate has me writing another re-up for his phony heart condition. Sometimes I think he only does it to get out of sleeping with his wife. Frankly, your problems are not my concern. We pay you good money for those patient files, and we won't hesitate to reveal so if necessary. One bad apple can be so damaging. Big pharmaceuticals to the doctor, or the doctor to the politician. know what is going on with these people. It's so weird. I cannot overstress how
Wow.
opposed I am to this
No love
development.
lost between these two.
I cannot overstress how opposed I am to this development. It would destroy an endangered species habitat and a unique microsystem that could potentially yield decades of valuable medical research. I'll go public if I have to. I appreciate you letting me know about the situation at lunch today. The teacher and I go way back, and I'll be damned if I'm going to let some know-it-all in a lab coat ruin her. Ooh! Only one I feel like I actually did anything was the teacher. If I get it wrong, do I have to start over? Alright, so someone killed the scientist. We have the politician.
She confided in me that she intends to go public. I reminded her she signed an NDA months ago. But what am I gonna do? Sue a grieving mother?
I think the plumber's innocent. I don't think the plumber has anything to do it. You know, he found the thing in the bottom.
Of course I was upset. Who wouldn't be? But I know science is vital. As I tell my students, what matters is how hard you try, not whether or not you succeed. And he did try very hard. I don't blame him.
Oh, she's straight up lying. I think she's really lying. So now we have the press.
Trouble with scientists is they're boring. The only time there's a story is when something gets huge, or goes badly wrong. And we all know which direction he went in.
Hey, it's geniuses like him that keep guys like me safe. He's got the brains, I've got the brawn. And together we can save lives. Most of the time, anyway.
So I don't think it's the firefighter, but I think it's...
Rescued from an office trash can fire.
Rescued from an office trash can fire.
Cared for me, you have to help. My daughter is dead, but I'm the one they're threatening to sue. Please, for old time's sake, you...
I don't know.
I didn't know him well, but I sympathize. We all make honest mistakes. But when research like his works, it can improve patients' lives significantly. Of course, his reputation also reflects on my colleagues and I. But still.
I didn't even know that guy or anyone else here. I have no idea why I was even invited. Maybe he needed a place to lay low after what happened.
Man. Alright, I'm gonna guess it's the teacher.
Very good. That's one. You can always take it out and change your mind.
Oh no. I think that's one. I don't think it's the press. I don't think it's the plumber. What did the politician sound like? Whoop. Wow, that was fast.
He was like a kid brother to me. A good man who stood by his principles. I sponsored and supported him. But when the truth came out, well, I can't do good work if I'm not in office. And my constituents made themselves very clear. She confided in me that she intends to go public. I reminded her she signed an NDA months ago. But what am I gonna do? Sue a grieving mother?
It's not really something that you can say something negative about. I'm gonna stab the mayor.
Two suspects. If you're confident, approach the exit to see if you're right.
Oh,
Or
no.
you can still change your mind. Well done, Madeline. Your deduction's flawless.
So what was the point of all this? It was just
Was
a
I really
game?
correct?
Nothing is just a game, Madeline. In fact, this is the kind of prejudice and persecution scientists face every day. You know that better than anyone.
Subtlety really isn't your strong point, is it?
Rest now. Your next trial will begin soon.
I think I actually got it right. I didn't really feel confident on the second one though. I really felt like it was a teacher.
Like I've got time for this. Let's get it over with.
Go to control room 5C. Well, there's like
Damn it, it's
Hasn't
been a
loaded
whole
in yet.
month since the accident. How hard can it be?
How do you normally get through here? 5EF. Just storage. So you gotta go through the trial chamber?
Ah, the old pillar trial room. The look on Anton's face when I set this up for him. Damn it, am I out of range of a server or something? Maybe I should grab a portable drive from tech support while I'm here and archive this pin feather data. Not like
Shut it
Dr.
down.
Stone's going anywhere.
I need a server thing or something while I'm down here? Observation. Where am I at? 3A. Offense trial chambers. I don't know. It's an observation room. Good lord, I can't
The
talk.
elevator's up this corridor.
I'm way too busy to go to the trial party. What's your excuse?
Are you kidding? My own trial's just about traumatizing.
Don't want to get stuck in conversation unless I have to.
Can't just let people walk in.
Yeah, but I don't know.
It sounded like you want me to go up. Why am I beeping so much?
Yeah, must be a server connection. Definitely worth getting the data off this headset.
So now I'm over here. It's at 5C, right? So it's this
How
room.
long does it take to pick up a phone?
There's Nakamura. Perfect.
Does you want me to talk to her?
Oh, hi, Cal. Thought you'd be at the trial party. I wanted you to test the memo headset there.
I know, sorry. Work, right? You know how it is.
Sure, I do.
Oh, so yeah, it was the...
That's a
memo
really
on
good
the
way to
basketball
not worry
court.
about voice.
I need a portable drive to download the headset data.
Okay, well, put in the usual request and I'll assign one tomorrow.
I need it today. Now, in fact.
And you know I can't do that. Security would have my ass.
Come on, you've got 100 other things in there.
And they're all properly assigned, so nobody can remove them from the facility. Look, Cal, I'm sorry things didn't work out, but you can't expect me. I've gotta go. I've been waiting on this call since before lunch. Submit a request. I'll get you a drive first thing.
Shit. Okay, Cal, think. What's plan B? Get Jen out of her office. How do we do that? No idea.
Pull the
But
fire
there's
alarm.
gotta be something around here.
I just
Get out
pray
your lead
Adam
director
will
somehow.
advertise and corrupt half our data.
But that's what I was saying about the mask. Is the mask is a really good idea to restrict.
Control 5C.
Like you don't have to worry about voice movement.
But the good doctor's trial can wait till I've got that portable drive.
Oh, so I need to actually get the portable drive. Considering how this doesn't load.
Someone tidied the rec room. That makes a change.
There's probably all kind of things around in here, but I don't know what I would need as far as.
Selima's lab. She's completely focused on her multi-spectrum antiseptic project.
Salima, this is Dr. Chavez. I need to know if your antiseptics are at human testing stage yet. My team is suffering daily claw and beak attacks, so they'd be perfect subjects. Call me. Extension 174.
A-class antiseptic trials, day 47. Promising results, and I believe I am close to a breakthrough. If Tana hadn't interrupted me this morning with her silly combustion antics, I might have already finished.
Some of Chopra's samples.
Look, I didn't have to go through decontamination for that room.
That's a lot of money. I guess if you're rich enough, you figure you can buy extra life. No matter how
$1
unethical
million.
the treatment. The director hasn't made a decision yet. Chopper must be working all hours.
Guys, seriously, can you
There's always a bigger nerd.
when these belong to everybody? Please
Down to
forsake
the
my sin and
sublevels,
quit,
huh? Well, we wouldn't want that, would we?
quit the
Wish
heat
I could
generating.
remember more chemistry. Sounds like a great way to get Jen out of her office.
Quit the heat generating experiments until the air con is 100% fixed. It's really holding together, and every time you overload it, I have to go down to the sub-levels and jerry-rig something so my servers don't overheat. Sorry, Jen, I let Tanner play around with the Maria, and it got out of hand. Next time she can set fire to her own lab. But combustible substances are important to my work too, so I'm glad they're working on a fix. Work is being carried.
There you go. Overload the air con it is.
Work is being carried out on the air conditioning system in Block A5. Some corridors will be inaccessible during most of the next week. Please also minimize aircon needs during this time and avoid putting excessive strain on the system. She needs a lot of work. Dr. Nakamura will continue to restart the aircon should it fail, but has asked us to remind you that this requires a 20-minute round trip to floor Q. So overflow the aircon. Oh, clean, mate. So I guess you don't have to be sterile to go into the system, but you have to be sterile to come out.
Decontam. Smell those chemicals.
So, aircon.
Oh, Maria, are you cheating on me?
Now, is it gonna tell me where the aircon is? Or did I miss something very important?
Let's see what's on here.
Hey Anton, you and Cal have a Maria unit, right? Coppers banned me from the lab. Want to get in some classic pyro labs? I've got KCIO3. I can borrow Coppers HS04 and grab some sugar from the rec room and flame on, dudes. Are you out of your GD mind?
Anton, you tell her.
If I even brought that stuff within sniffing his Cal's work, he'd crucify me.
Chopper's lab. That should distract Jen for a while. I just
Work is
need to
being-
find a few ingredients first.
Work is being carried out on the air conditioning system in Block A5. Some corridors will be inaccessible during most of the next week. Please also minimize aircon needs during this time. Yeah. Alright, so we found that, the exothermic reaction. We need sugar, potassium chlorate, and sulfuric acid.
I'll take the potassium
Booyah.
chloride, thanks.
So,
I still need to get sugar.
sugar and sulfuric acid.
Sulfuric acid.
It's cleaning liquid. Oh, I thought that was a thing. Where would you even store sulfuric
No
acid?
sulfuric acid. Let's see what we got. So Whitlow needed skin grafts after Tanner's pyro experiments went boom. No wonder he tried to get her kicked out. I still need to get sulfuric acid.
Normally that's in a special container. Not that I would know or anything, but you know, just in high school chem, we actually made, it was like sulfuric chlorate or something like that. And what it ended up being is it's a super saturated solution.
Sweet shit.
And so when it bounces around the glass, you heat it up to the point where it cools, and as it cools, the crystals bounce around. It's pretty cool. Although it made a mess when we put it in the wrong container and it broke. That was in AP Chem, so that was something that you normally don't get to do. So we got sugar.
No sulfuric acid. Nothing I need. Darn it. Sulfuric acid. Well, it'll do
Okay.
nicely.
So now where do we go?
Alright, time to turn up the heat.
Where? Recreate chamber in Lab 5D. Nope. Oh, I was here. Okay. Well, I'm gonna say it's in here. This looks good enough.
That's the sugar. And that's the potassium chlorate. So that's the sugar and the potassium chlorate, and the acid goes on the mat. All right, Maria, let's make some fire.
I'm assuming that when we push that button, we'll like control the hand, which is kind of cool. Inhale the chemicals.
Here we go.
Oh Lord.
Yep, that's burning all right. There goes the aircon. Slow down, Cal.
Attention. System malfunction. The air conditioning system has suffered overload and ceased operation. Would Jen Nakamura please report to General Maintenance to assist with repairs? Thank you.
She's like, gosh dang it.
For God's sake, again?
And there goes Nakamura. Okay, with Jen gone, I can get a drive from her office and back up the
It's
headset.
kind of a little awkward walk.
Sorry, Jen. Now, where does Jen keep the portable drives?
Hey, Jen, it's Anton. Look, it's none of my business, but I wish you and Cal would patch things up. He's been real down for a while now, and he won't say it, but I know it's because he broke up.
Supposed to be like tech
Maybe if you
support.
could do him a favor now and again, he might lighten up. Just saying.
Is that it?
Alright, headset connected. Now to find a drive. First, I need a drive to attach to this to transfer the data.
Okay. And here.
Aircon meltdown must have triggered some kind of lockdown. If I can find a portable drive, I can initiate data transfer
I
from
thought
here.
maybe I could have the code to get into the room. Is that?
Sorry, Jen. I can't let you properly assign this one. It's got a date with the CDC.
Come on.
And now, start the data transfer. Let's see.
That in. I probably need a code. Oh, okay.
Okay, this could take a while.
It's terabytes of data, yeah.
Come on. Oh, man. Just making a backup. No, of course I'm not taking it outside. That'd be against every rule we have.
Copy complete.
Alright, run the trial, requisition transport, and a one-way ticket to the CDC.
Oh man, I'm so glad to be back. I hear you. If it weren't for the kids, I'd give up the professorship and live here, although the full-timers all seem to go kind of weird. I hear Dr. Abernathy in comms keeps his mask on, but refuses to wear other clothes. Static interference, he says. Work is being carried out on the air conditioning system in Block A5. Some corridors will be successful during most of the week. Yada, yada, yada.
Okay, back to the control room and then call Chavez.
Back to the please eject your USB device before removing. That's an awesome achievement name.
Candidate 0961 Patel, activity log 305. 961 has restarted for the third time. She clearly comprehends the nature of this task, but is taking a measured approach. This fits with the behavior exhibited thus far in her trials.
Yeah, I remember watching her. She was pretty good.
This week's code for the trial planning office is 2012.
Maybe I should check out what they have in store for Dr. Stone.
Alrighty. Oh, that's close. Trial 1 data, 1 and 2.
Yeah, she's doing great. Right on track for an offer.
Evidence examined, dagger insertions 2, solutions attempt 1, time second. Oh, this was me, right?
Outbreak. I like this one.
Oh, this must be my next trial. That's pretty cool.
I should call Chavez.
Chavez. From where? Here?
I should call Chavez.
With what? Am I blind? I am blind.
Dr. Chavez.
It's Cal. Sorry, I'm a little late. Maintenance are blocking off corridors everywhere. Had to go all the way through experimental physics.
Why didn't you cut through the old pillar trial room? It only adds a couple of minutes.
Oh, really? Well, live and learn. Anyway, I'm here now.
Yes, I can see you. The outbreak session is all prepared. The parameters are identical to when you ran it for Dr. Ruiz. You shouldn't have any trouble. She's waiting for you to summon her through. Please call me when it's done.
Will do. See you later.
Call Dr. Stone in her next trial.
Dr. Stone, my apologies for the delay. Your next trial awaits.
That's really cool. The stories are beginning to become intertwined with each other. That's really awesome.